what some of you may not know, in fact a lot of you may not know, is that when you look at me on here, you probably think to yourself that I'm just some overconfident 21-year-old. I'm actually a 17 low confident little boy, and I am on a thing called the autistic spectrum. I have Asperger's syndrome, I have autism, and some of you may not know what that is. I could speak for years about what it is, because there's so many different things I can say to describe it. But to put it in short, when things, both in my personal life and things like this, which I love, clash, it can become incredibly overwhelming to the point where I find it hard not only to continue the front that I seem to put onto myself when I get on this stage, but also to function as a human being. You see, when just a few years ago, I was a completely different person. To say that I was a wreck was an understatement. She's getting emotional now. To say that I was a wreck was an understatement. I hardly left the house. This was about when I was like 14, 15. And my God, I was a completely different person. I was obese. I mean, my heaviest was about nearly 24 stone. No. That is disgraceful. And I had no confidence. I had hardly any friends. I didn't even get along with my family. Not even her. And I flipping live with her. I flipping live with her. And, VOTV was a changing point for me. It was one of the... In fact, one of the first things I ever did that changed my life around. And being the host, as much as I love it and appreciate the trust that Joey and the judges have put into my hands, it's also a massive responsibility. And sometimes that can get difficult when something that you have so much respect for and so much love for puts their trust in you. And you feel, as a person with incredible low confidence, that you cannot give them what they need. It crushes you. See, self-doubt and low confidence is one of the most toxic and self-destroying things any human being can ever feel. And it's so easy to get up on this stage and put on a front. Getting up on the stage is not the hard bit, in my opinion. You get up on this stage, you put on a front, you put on a character in a way, and you become the person that you want to be, the performer that you want to be, and I tell you now, you all do fabulous, but the hard bit, at least for me anyway, and I'm sure some of you will agree, is when you get off this stage and you're alone, and you have nothing but inner thoughts and inner demons to worry about, the constant thoughts that maybe the thing that you just did, that everyone applauded you for and loved, wasn't enough. That what you did and what you stand for and who you are is not enough. And I want to stay here and stand here right now to tell all of you that that is the biggest load of rubbish you can ever tell yourself. I have sat there for the majority of the night and whilst I wasn't feeling good about myself, I witnessed some of the most incredible, most life-changing, most incredible performances I've ever seen in my life. And the last thing, that's why I'm here right now. I am not here in case some people might have thought, oh, he's just a wuss or something like that. I don't care what people think of me. I care what you guys think of yourselves, because, and I mean this wholeheartedly, I love every single one of you. From the people who get up on this stage and do incredible performances to the guy David I just met in the bar today. I love you all, because you represent something that I find very rare these days, and that is love, compassion, and most importantly, understanding of every person, no matter who they are, no matter what gender, male, female, whatever they choose to be seen as. Hell, straight, gay, bisexual, or even autistic. I love you all. And